This offseason, the Chicago Bulls have a lot of decisions to make. Do they want to keep Larry Markkinen? Do they want to sign Lonzo Ball? Sign Derrick Rose? What do they need to do to make their team better? Yes, they've got a couple of good players in Vucevic and Zach LaVine. Also, quite a few young pieces. We don't know if they want to develop that young core or trade for a superstar. So today, we are going to be doing a Chicago Bulls rumor rebuild. This is the second rumor rebuild that I have done in this offseason. First one was a 76ers one, so if you haven't checked that out, that'd be sick. But basically for this, we looked through Chicago Bulls rumors and basically trade for the best ones to make the best possible team we can to try and win a championship with the Bulls. Pretty simple. If you guys haven't, be sure to subscribe to the channel. That would mean an absolute lot. Seriously, we're trying to hit 15,000 subscribers. I don't even know what we're at right now. So if you guys haven't, be sure to subscribe, like the video, all that stuff. Also follow us on all the socials down in the description below. That would help us out a whole bunch. Appreciate you guys, but let's get into today's video. So in 2K, we've had to create our own, start today thing because 2K doesn't do it. But basically, we're up to the first day of free agency of this offseason. If you guys are wondering, yes, I manually did all this, manually got everyone their right picks. So yeah, everything on this current thing is up to date with all the trades, all the draftees, everything like that that has gone on in this so far this offseason. For the Bulls, they did not have a lottery pick, so I don't think they had a first round pick. So they didn't really get anyone too crazy. And yeah, we're up to the free agency part of the season. So the Chicago Bulls do have quite a bit of cap space that they could potentially use. Yes, they can re-sign Larry Markkinen, but I expect someone will offer him a deal, and I think maybe the Bulls would match it depending on how much. I don't think they're going to match it if Larry Markkinen gets offered like over $15 million a season. I don't think they'll match it, but they might, you never know. This Bulls team, yes, Kobe White is good for now. So, this Chicago Bulls team, I don't think Kobe White will be our starting point guard for this rebuild. I think we should be going after someone. I think Lonzo Ball or Derrick Rose would be pretty good. I'm going to try and get Derrick Rose to come back to Chicago, and if not, I'll offer Lonzo Ball a contract. If I get Lonzo Ball, if we do get Lonzo Ball, then yeah, sure. But I'm pretty sure the Pelicans are going to be matching that. So we do end up getting Lonzo. Derrick Rose does want to come to the Chicago Bulls, but he does. We're there. Why doesn't he accept the deal? Accept. Because we have too much salary. Right, that makes sense, doesn't it? So we ended up getting Lonzo because I didn't match it. So we don't even need Derrick Rose now. I am going to bring him back, though, because Derrick Rose could be our backup point guard, I suppose. That means we're going to be trading away Al-Farouq Aminu for a little bit of cap space. Hopefully, that means... Nope, how much do we need to free up now? We need to free up a little bit more cap. I don't know how we're going to be doing that. You know what? I'm going to take this first-round pick and Dylan Wright because we can probably use that. And then trade Dylan Wright for 2 first-round picks. So we just got 3 first-round picks out of 1 player. Does that now mean... Oh my goodness, how much do we need to free up? We need to free up $3 million. Because Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic are both on cheaper contracts, we need to free up $3 million. I like to keep Lonzo, Vooch, and LaVine. Thaddeus Young is, yes, he's okay. Doesn't really fit this team too much. So I might have to move on from Thaddeus Young. Yes, I quite like him, but I want Derrick Rose more than Thaddeus, to be fair. So we'll keep him at the power forward position, trade him away for maybe someone cheaper that we could maybe bring onto the team. I'm hoping a small forward, if we could find a cheap power forward that's going to be able to let us sign Derrick Rose, I will take it. But it doesn't look like something's coming up here. Can I think of anyone off the top of my head that we could potentially... Miles Bridges isn't a bad option. Thinking about it, if we do manage to bring back Larry Markkinen, that would help us out a bunch. So it means that Thaddeus Young could probably get traded for someone making less money or a young bloke that could possibly develop for us, such as a Miles Bridges. And then that probably means that Derrick Rose... We can offer him that money, and we no longer have bird rights on good old Larry Markkinen, do we? No, sir. We need to free up $4 million to be able to sign him. Really? $18 million. Might trade for him back. Not sure yet. Not sure. Anyway, we have a mid-level exception that we can use, so I'll use that on Hassan Whiteside. I'm sure I can use that in a trade later on. Tomas Satoranski, he can come back to Chicago. We will definitely use him. And you know what? We should be okay for this free agency for now. We should be okay. We'll see where Larry Markkinen ends up, and we might just trade for him. You never know. Alonso went up 2. Kobe White went up 5. Jeez, Miles Bridges went up 2. Derrick Rose gone down, but that's fine. He's our backup point guard. I don't expect too many things from him. So we've finally got the single training camp, and we've got to work on our perimeter defense a little bit with Zach LaVine. Hopefully that can make something happen for us. I'm going to try and stick to this young core, and if it doesn't work out, then I'll maybe have to trade for a superstar small forward. But for now, I'm okay with what's going on. I'm going to have a look to see who actually picked up Markkinen, because I kind of want to bring him back. It was the Atlanta Hawks. $17 million they paid him. 17. We have to make up $10 million just to sign him. We could be in with a shot here. If we just find one player that's making a whole lot of money, so if we trade 2 minimums for Dorian Finney-Smith, we might be able to make this happen and bring back Larry Markkinen, Dorian Finney-Smith, Tomas Satoranski, and Thingamajig. Give me... Oh, you guys are making a lot of money. Give me Bruno Fernando. Plus, we have a few first-round picks that we can use. I'll give you 2 first-round picks. That was a very valuable first-round pick, and I didn't realize. Either way, we've got Larry Markkinen back, boys. So we're going to be running a Ball, LaVine, Williams, Markkinen, Vucevic starting 5. We then have Derrick Rose, Kobe White off of our bench. I'm going to make Kobe White our 2 guard, not our 1 guard. Just going to stick that out there. And Miles Bridges at the 4 and Nick Richards at the 5. We also have Bruno Fernando. We could probably use him down in the G League, I think. No, he's only got a 1-year deal. Never mind. So yeah, I'm good with that rotation. I'm going to make Zach LaVine, Nicola, and then Lonzo our scoring options. Do we have any 4 stars? We'll stick to grit and grind. And the Bulls are projected 6th. Okay. Hopefully we do alright then. Sadly, we don't even have an all-star this year. No, we got Vucevic. I see Vuce. Okay, cool, we're good. So Steph Curry ends up winning MVP. Cade Cunningham, Precious Achiuwa, John Isaac, Tyrese Maxey, Monty Williams. None of us, that's fine. I didn't expect us to really do much. We don't make the playoffs, which is kind of upsetting, which means we're probably going to be trading next off-season for another superstar. Just going to chuck it out there. Might be trading a few young players for another superstar. Let's check the stats. LaVine dropped 24, 3 and 4.5. Vooch dropped 20, 12 and 4. And then Kobe dropped 13. 13 for Lonzo Ball as well. So Lonzo might stay, might not. Offensively, our team was the 11th best offense. I'm assuming our defense was pretty shit then. Yeah, we're 5th worst defense. Right, fair enough. Okay. The Lakers champs and LeBron wins finals MVP, like I expected. So do we actually have our first round pick? Yeah, we do. We actually do have our first round pick. We stay at 11 though. That's fine. That's fine. We're at 11. So I'm going to bring back Billy Donovan. I think Billy Donovan is a nice head coach to have on this team. If we give him a good assistant coach, we should be A-okay. We'll go down to the NBA draft. We do have the 11th overall pick that hopefully... Oh, we've literally only got 3 players signed right now. Who's on a selling team? Any cool small forward on a selling team here? Brandon Ingram. We need someone who can play defense, don't we? Maybe not Brandon Ingram. NBA draft time. We might be able to draft, use our 11th overall pick and get someone that we can use in a trade. Hopefully someone decent. Yeah, sure. Adrian Griffin. Hopefully you have a bit of trade value, mate, because you're probably going to be getting traded soon, brother. All right, free agency here. We have LaVine and Bridges. We are 100% bringing back Zach LaVine. We have to bring back Zach LaVine. I might as well bring back Miles Bridges as well. Might be useful in a trade somewhere down the line. And we're gonna I'll take Pat Bev, only because I know for a fact that if you move him to small forward, his value goes up. So we've now got a few players that I think we could potentially use in a trade to get a superstar. Ben Simmons. I don't think we have enough cap to get this to work. We'll have to give up Patrick Williams $19 million for this to work. 19 mil, which means we'd have to say goodbye to Derrick Rose. It's for the greater cause, man. It's for the greater cause. Watch that go straight through. Awesome. And we've got ourselves Ben Simmons as a starting small forward. I am going to make him a backup point guard though, because he can play backup point guard, bro. And then I'm also going to make Kobe White a back to him. He's actually going to be a point guard again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. We need probably a few more players here. So Nick Richards with this Haynes bloke. If we could get a backup center, I'll take Zubac, bro. I'll take Zubac. Yeah, so that gives us a center, power forward, point guard off the bench. So if we can get ourselves a shooting guard, small forward, or a small forward shooting guard, we should be a-okay. Which means Kent Bazemore, I'm sure. Kent Bazemore. He could probably be used in a contract, in a deal somewhere. Tomas Sadarowski can come back, and who can we offer money to? Abdul Nadir? Sure, bro. Mainly because if we move their positions, they go to different positions. They go get more value. So Matisse Tybal is definitely someone we could use, or Lou Dort. I'm gonna take Lou Dort. I get Matisse quite a bit, so I'll use Lou Dort. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need a backup power forward, don't we? Forgot we need a backup power forward. God damn. I am going to take Bryn Forbes. He can be a good asset that we can use with Nicolo Melli to get ourselves a backup power forward in Doug McDermott. Sure, Dougie McDermott, he can shoot the ball all right. So Simmons, Levine, Vooch, Ball, White. Okay, yeah, we've got a good team that's progressing for us. Nice. No one's in the red arrows, which is the one training camp again. We're going to go perimeter shooting to Ben Simmons because he needs that for sure. So, yeah, we're going to be running Alonzo, Levine, Simmons, Bridges, and Vucevic starting 5. We then have Kobe White, Zubac, Lou Dort, and Doug McDermott off the bench. By the way, we didn't re-sign Larry Marketing because I would prefer to start Miles Bridges at the moment. So Ben Simmons is going to be our first scoring option, Zach LaVine, and then I'm going to go Vucevic. I suppose we should probably run like a 7-second system. I suppose just because our team is a little bit better on offense, even though we have a couple of really good defensive players, such as Ben Simmons and Lonzo Ball. But it's okay, we can make it work. And the Bulls are projected to be 5th this year. Let's see what goes down. We might be making some moves at the trade deadline. All-Stars, we have Ben Simmons. That's it. And you know we're not making any trades at the trade deadline because we're 40-12. There's no way we're making changes to this team. Embiid wins MVP with Chet Holmgren, Precious Achiuwa, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nick Richards, Most Improved, and Jacob Underwood, Coach of the Year. I don't think that's our head coach, not gonna lie. Do we get any yeah, we do get Ben Simmons All-NBA first team, which is great, but that's the only one we do get. And we do finish top of the Eastern Conference. So we've gotten the Bulls back to the top of the East. So Ben Simmons was, of course, our leading scorer with 25, 7, and 8 on 2 steals and almost a block a game. Levine, 25, 3.4, and 5.1. Vooch did his thing. Kobe White did his thing. Bridges. So we had a much better team than last year. Offensively, we were the best team. Our defense, this is where I was a bit sketchy. We were in the top 10, which is good, and our differential was the best in the NBA. So first round here against the Nets. I don't like how this is turning out. How are we down like right now? How is this going on? Okay. 2K. You're really going to let us lose in 5 games as the 1 seed. You got our hopes up and we lose. I think this is the second video that happened. I think that's the second video this has happened. You know what? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But today it wasn't meant to be, clearly. We had a good bench as well. Like 2K's got a 2K, I suppose. But sadly, we could not get the job done. Hopefully, you guys all enjoyed today's Bulls rebuild. If you guys did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. That would mean an absolute lot. Yeah, let me know down in the comments of potential trades you'd like to see go down and what rumor rebuild you would like to see next. I'm thinking maybe the Pelicans or something like that. Don't know, just chuck the team out there. Whatever you guys would like, you let me know. But yeah, that's going to do it. Once again, follow the socials down in the description below. But that's going to do it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.